Yeah, it's just one of these things. Obviously, it's difficult travelling a long way. That's why away games are hard in this league, and we're playing a very good side, a very settled side. But we were going there very confident. We felt we could do something, and we had far too many people below par on the day. So that's one of the things we just need to make amends for that and have a good week's training and be ready for a very, very tough game on Saturday. Another away game for us, and a game that we have to go there, be ready for the fight, win that physical battle, then hopefully we play a bit of football and get our chances and take them.
Yeah, you just want to put this one out of your mind because you have to look forward to Columbus, and who's perfect this year?
Yeah, of course, we're looking forward to Saturday, but first and foremost we analyse every game we play, whether we win or lose, and we'll be analysing Saturday and trying to correct the wrongs that we made. But yeah, sooner or later we have to put it to bed. We have to look forward. That's the nature of football. Thinking about the next game, and we've got a very tough one against a team who are 3 wins out of 3. So it's going to be a tough match, but we know how good we can be. We've proved it already this season. We have to get back on track.
Stephen, you're a hard-nosed player. There was a very committed challenge for which you got yellow carded on. What was your thoughts back on that challenge, looking back?
My thoughts were I went in to win the ball like I do with every single challenge. I've never been a dirty player. I've never had any problems with discipline in my career. I've been sent off a few times, but it's usually through endeavour, maybe last man tackles like that. So I've seen it back and it doesn't look good, but I go in to win the ball, my foot's low. It's definitely a booking. I take my booking, I accept my punishment. But I just see it as a guy going in trying to win the ball and being a little bit late.
The league seems to be quite hands-on in terms of discipline the first few weeks. Do you feel, is there any concern that they might shine this spotlight on you?
Well, I mean, I got my punishment in the game. I had a booking in the 25th minute or whatever it was, and I had to be very careful for that minute on. So, the referee's there to police the game, which he did very well. He allowed the play to go on. He then pulled me in, he booked me. No question that it was a booking, but like I say, it was a wholehearted challenge. I tried to win the ball. The guy was sharp, he got in there first. I accept my booking. It wasn't high, it was low. Because I left my feet, the sliding nature of it, and it obviously looks worse because he nicks it and he takes his feet off the ground, which any clever player does. So, I'd like to think that I've had my punishment for the match, and I'd like to think that they see my discipline, my record of the past, and they know that I'm not a dirty player and I'm never ever going to hurt people.
Sorry, my mind just went blank. Somebody else has to step in.
Stephen, what did you make of the first penalty? Do you think that was a fair call?
I think that he conned us a little bit. A good play, we'd be happy if our striker done it. He grabs Daniil first, as you see. Daniil gets a little bit tight to him because the grabbing causes that contact, and Daniil goes in tight and then he spins very well. So it's good play by him, but I do feel that he conned the referee. It's one of the ones that I don't think if it was at BMO Field they would have gave a penalty. I think early on with the crowd behind him, he felt obliged to give it. But it can be interpreted two different ways, and on the day I felt that he was a bit quick to award the penalty.
We also had a lot of cohesive play that comes at time. Do you see TFC improving week in, week out despite that result?
Well, of course we never improved last Saturday. It was a poor performance, but sometimes you're improving a little bit and you don't see it at times, and then you jump that big step in a match. So we were very, very happy with our first two games. We showed a lot of commitment and a lot of quality at different times in both games, and we were very excited to go to Salt Lake and put on a good show, and for whatever reason it never happened. They're a fabulous side. They play a lot together, but we feel that we can be a match for them, and it's up to us now to work extremely hard on getting that cohesive nature to our play and making sure that when we play them again we're ready and we make amends for the defeat.
It's come back to me now. You're no doctor, I know, but you've got a couple of hamstring injuries in the squad right now. Do you feel that's just because the start of the season, different turf, outdoor? Have you noticed any tightness?
No, I don't know why that is. Sometimes, it's not ideal being in here. We know that. We're desperate to get on that grass. The guys are very keen to it, and we don't like training on this, as everybody knows. But that's part and parcel of the league, the game, being in Toronto in the cold. So we have to manage ourselves as well as we can by getting the work rate in without obviously going too far. But like I say, it's coming to an end and we're going to be out in that grass very shortly.